Okay, now you should be able to do the next two pages by yourself. These are from past paper, so pause the video now, do it, and I will check the answers with you. Okay, so the first question is about this symbol of logic gate. It asks you the name of these gates. So apparently you can see this is the symbol I call the rocket one. So this is the OR gate. Again, make sure when you spell OR gate, OR is capitalized. Next part is it asks you to label the input and output, and you can see this symbol is different from what we drew earlier. You can see the input is on the right hand side, so what you can do is you can say you can label this side as input and this side is output. It's perfectly fine that you reverse the direction of the symbol. Below it asks you to draw a symbol of a NAND gate, and it actually just that's all for the questions. So NAND gate, if you remember, AND gate looks like a D, and then since it's a NAND gate with the NOT, so that would be the symbol for it. So you may want to put 2 here so that it shows that this size the input, and to be safe I'll put this size input, this size output. Okay, that's all. This one, it was not in the past paper, it's just a joke. Okay, so if you get it, then you get it. If you don't, then I think you don't understand the physics behind. The next part is it asks you that here is a circuit with AB. Apparently if you look at this symbol, you know this is alternating current AC with the symbol of like a sine wave here. There is an ammeter, and this is the diode. If you remember from the first video I talked about diode, this is a resistor, and it said what would happen if the current, if the pole here is positive and negative for the first question. So you can see if this is positive negative, then the current will flow in this direction, go all the way like this. Apparently you can see this will be stopped by the diode, and so what happened is there's no current showing. So what you can do is draw the reading as 0. For part 2, it said there's no PD. PD means potential difference. That means no voltage between A and B, so as if there's no battery at all. So apparently if there's no voltage, then for 100%, no matter there is a diode or not, there must be no current, so also 0. For the last one, apparently is the opposite of the first part. So now what you have is you have A as negative, B as positive, so the current flow in this direction, and this time apparently you can really flow through the diode, and so you should have the current reading. Apparently the question didn't tell you the resistance, so whatever you draw, as long as you show there's a positive reading, that would be fine already. Okay, so that's all for these 2 questions.